Good morning, guys, and welcome back to our channel. It's been a while. Paulo has been extremely busy with the band. I had a trip planned with my friend. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to come, but some of Paulo's shows got canceled and he was able to come. So, me and Paulo are in Las Vegas. We're here for a couple days. Came in late last night, so we didn't really film anything. But we just picked up our rental car. We're making a couple of errands, and then we're heading out of the city. I'm so excited. This is gonna be such a fun trip. So yeah, we're just gonna see how it goes. I'm really looking forward to this week. And yeah, we'll see where we end up. Fire. It's about an hour away from Las Vegas. It took us a little longer. We took a bunch of stops to get some food, get some supplies, but we have finally made it, and it is so gorgeous. It's September, but it's still extremely hot out here since we are in the middle of a desert. It's in the high 90s, I believe. Our plan for this week is to car camp, so we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure how low it's gonna get during the night, so hoping we don't melt to death. Our first stop was the Beehives, which is where we are at now, and then we're gonna head over to a trail. I believe it's Rainbow Vista is our first trail, and it's supposed to be really cool. So let's check out Beehives and then head on over.
Before we start heading to the trail that we're actually going to go to, which is Rainbow something trail, I don't really know the name. This was one of our stops. It's like Atlanta, but without the A at the end. Rock, and it's super nice. It's basically an overlook. You can pretty much see the road and everything around it from a little bit higher perspective on the rock. We're gonna take some pictures and video and share it with you. This is honestly a cool little spot. I mean, the views you can get from here are freaking amazing. It's really hard to show it on a video, but I mean, hopefully you get a glimpse of what we're experiencing as far as like how beautiful this is. And I'm really glad that we made it out here. We have made it to Rainbow Trail. This trail actually goes to a overlook, which is supposed to be really nice. It's a mile long trail, round trip, I guess. So it's half a mile there and then half a mile back. Right now we're dealing with a lot of sand in our shoes, of course, because we didn't plan this. But all good. We're gonna get there. Alrighty, we have enjoyed a good 10 or so minutes here. This is a really gorgeous spot. I'm really surprised that a lot of people aren't here. But I guess I do understand the fact that there's a lot of sand that goes into your shoes and they probably don't want that. Or, I don't know. But this is really pretty. We would recommend you coming out here and experience this. Super quiet, super cool-ish, like as far as temperature goes, because you're in the shade, as you can tell. That hill up there, or little mountain, rock, whatever. Really, well, when the sun is to the west, it puts you in the shade, so you get a little breeze and it feels really good, and it's a good little quiet spot. This state park, the longest trail is 3 miles, I believe, and that's round trip, but due to the temperatures being in the hundreds, like right now it's 102 outside, super hot, they have that closed down, and they'll probably open it again up in whenever it starts to get cooler in here in Nevada. But right now there's we're September, temperatures are around high 80s to low hundreds. There's a couple of trails open, but there's that last big one that is closed due to the heat. But it is super nice to come and enjoy these trails. The temperature started to get really hot for us to hike again, so we started heading north towards Zion National Park, which is where we spent the night at a campsite nearby. Not sure if you can see me, but we made it through the night. We slept in the car last night. Our first night went well. It was a great night's sleep. We bought an air mattress with some pillows yesterday, and we made it work, so it was good. Now it's about to be 7 o'clock in the morning. Sun is barely coming up, and we're gonna start heading to Angel's Landing, which is the most dangerous trail in the US. It is about 1,700 feet altitude increase, or might be 14, something like that. And well, we're gonna give this a shot. And our main goal today is to not fall. We're gonna start heading over there right now, and let's get this day started.
Then we'll continue to 5, Zion Lodge, 6, The Grotto.
Alrighty, after a rocky exit to the camping ground that we were in, and about 25-minute ride to the park itself, we are here, and we took a bus, a tram that brought us to the start of the trail, and we're starting the trail now. Here goes nothing. It is a little bit chilly too. A whole lot more chilly than I thought it was going to be. But it's supposed to warm up as we go out, or as the sun makes its way through the cracks. So we'll update you on that later. But for now, we're gonna start this trail, and
Hopefully we make it.
hopefully we make it to the top. Okay, so this is Angel's Landing, and we're 0.25 or half a mile in, I feel like, and we've already gone what feels like at least a couple hundred feet in elevation. But I will say, these views right behind me, they're freaking worth it. So Melanie decided to stay down there. She wasn't feeling too comfortable with going on this area, so I'm going by myself. And I made it to the not very top, but there's a part where I can get this view. Made it to the very top of Angel's Landing. It was a little bit rough coming up, but it's totally worth it. I mean, it's worth it. There was a lot of people, but it's not too bad. It was not too bad at all. But this view right here, totally worth it. After spending what felt like half an hour over here, I gotta get back to Mel, so you know what that means. Get back down. Alright, we're getting on the bus again. So we changed our plans a little bit. We were going to do this trail that we're going to go to right now tomorrow, but we decided that we're going to swap it so that we can go to the Grand Canyon tomorrow, which will be awesome. So we're going to go walk in water today, basically. So we're... Yeah. So we're gonna get back on the tram and then head out. So about 15 minutes ago we got off the bus and took us to the spot, well, basically the trail that heads to the spot where we're going to. We should be there in like 5 minutes.
You gonna get yours?
But before we head into the water, we need to put water shoes on, so water shoes it is. Now I think we're ready. So the water should be around knee deep, or at least that's what it looks like. We'll find that out. But there's sticks for grabs, so we're gonna grab a stick because, you know, why not? So we're gonna grab sticks. This water tends to be around 50 degrees year-round. So according to what we read, and well, right now we thought it was going to be the perfect weather out here, just because it's been super hot pretty much the whole day. But it turns out that it's freezing water. Like I'm walking on water right now, and or in the water, and it's so freaking cold. So I was completely wrong on this. It is not knee deep, but it's almost mid-thigh deep. Well, at some points. But so far, we're loving this hike. Even though it's like on really harsh rocks, it's still pretty fun. And we're back on the trail with proper shoes and these shoes off. One thing I will say regarding this water trail, it is really fun, and especially if you come, you know, in weather that's appropriate for cold water. But one thing I will say is, so the park rents some boots, some waterproof boots with waterproof socks, I think, and they rent those for the day. We probably should have done that because these shoes right here didn't make the cut, or didn't cut it as we thought they were. They were pretty rough on our feet, so of course with all the rocks that we stepped on, they do kind of hurt. So I would, and probably Melanie would too, recommend renting those boots at the Welcome Center of the Scion, or at the where you catch the bus to come out over here. But yeah, otherwise, I mean, pretty fun trail, pretty fun park, lots to see, and definitely worth a trip. But anyways, since we don't really have anything else planned for the day, we're gonna end this vlog here, and we'll see you in the next video, which we'll be going to Grand Canyon Park National Park, and we're gonna do some fun stuff there.
So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to keep adventuring.
See you in the next one.